Hey everyone, it's Luron here again and welcome back to my channel. Guys, in today's video I'm looking at 3 stocks that I'm looking to trade in the next 1 to 3 weeks. Now, some of the positions I'm looking to take will start as early as this week, starting tomorrow. And the 3 stocks that I'm looking at are, we have Costco, we have Xpeng, which is an auto manufacturer, and we also have Li Auto. So Xpeng and Li Auto, they're both out of China. These are competitors to Tesla in the US. Now these two companies they have great stuff that's going on in the EV space. So they're, as you can see, their charts are pretty bullish. You know, they started back in July. If you see here, they went with the IPO. July 2020, started at $15 and went all the way up there. So these stocks have been moving. You know, Xpeng, for example, started at $20 and went all the way up to $72. And as you can see, they're forming nice wedges right now. So let's jump right into the video, guys. Before I get into the analysis, guys, just make sure, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash that like button so we can help the channel to grow and we can help with engagement as well. Leave me a comment below if you have any question regarding options trading or even trading as a whole, just investing as a whole, and I'll be definitely help you with the best response I can. So let's jump right into it, guys. So let's look at Costco, the first one. As you can see here, guys, Costco's been on, this is a pretty solid company. When we talk about fundamentally sound companies, Costco is one of those companies that will be in the conversation, in the next, decade, the next 2 decades to come, because, the business model is solid. There's nothing that I can punch a hole in from a fundamental standpoint for this company. And the average pullback for Costco is around 10 to 15%. If you go back in the history of this stock, you wouldn't see any significant pullback beyond that 15, even as low as 20%. So this tells me that this company is pretty sound when it comes to its pullback and then moving higher. As we can see here, the stock has been in a pullback since November of last year. And I can see it's making a nice sloping bottom here right now, approaching earnings. Now the earnings is March 4th. So the earning is just a couple of weeks. Yes, we have 3 weeks away from the date of this video. So this stock, last Friday, which is the 12th of February, this stock did a hammer here, which is a bullish reversal signal. So we can expect this stock to start moving higher leading up to earnings. Unless the overall market does something crazy this week and next week, this stock will be moving higher back up to test these highs leading up to its earnings. If we look at the Finviz chart, you'll see here this level that the stock is sitting on right now is a major support level. It used to be resistance, as you see here. Test once, twice, test another time here, broke out, came back, sit here. So what was once resistance became support, and now we're looking at today, it's support again. So this stock is sitting on some solid support here, as we can see, pretty 4 to 5 times that's touched this point. And so this is, in my opinion, is a major level, and this stock is looking to move higher. There's some good earnings expected for Costco. If you look at market beat, let's look at what the analysts are saying for Costco. These guys are calling for 386. So that's a almost 10% upside for the Costco. If you look at recent analysts, these guys are calling 344, 430, 400. So pretty decent price overall. Finviz is calling 400 on this stock. If you look at the EPS, earnings per share, pretty steady growth here for the past 5 years. If you look at the sales, nice stair-step growth. And that's things I like to see with these solid fundamental companies. I like to see them growing in that stair-step fashion. I won't go through more of the fundamental aspect. As you can see here, analysts here, they're pretty bullish on the Costco play. So this is what we're looking at. We're sitting on a key support level. We have a hammer. We have the angle set here already, which is telling me this thing is moving higher unless we break down. So there's no better time to enter a stock when it's at a key support level. The reason for that is because your risk to reward is advantageous, because your risk is very low. If this stock should open below this line, then you don't go, you close out your position immediately. If tomorrow the stock opens above this line, you take the trade, you enter right away, you don't wait for anything else. If you're buying options, which what I'm trading, I'm mainly an option trader. My target is right here at 360. So my option contracts will be 2 to 3 weeks out, and I'm targeting 360 as my strike. I'm targeting 300 to 400% return on this play in 2 weeks. We can get this in 1 week if this stock, if we have a nice bullish week this week. But I have, like I said, 2 to 3 weeks for it to get up to 360, which will take us all the way into the earnings, the week of the earnings. That's if you're doing options. Again, my risk is right outside. If I enter the trade here and this thing breaks and close outside here at any given time, I close my position right away. That's my risk management. So remember, guys, I mentioned if you're looking to trade, you have to master your entry, you have to know your exit, and you have to have your risk management. So my exit here, my target is 360. My risk is anything closing, opening or closing outside of this line will tell me that I need to get out of this stock immediately. And I have 2 to 3 weeks based on my contract to hit my target. If you're buying stocks, guys, the same principle applies. Anything opening and closing outside of this line right here, you want to get out. That's your risk management. And once you get up to about this line, even up here, if you're buying stocks, this would be a good area to target. Because since we have these 2 connection points on the support line, this thing will move higher and potentially come back to this line sometime in the future in April, I'm forecasting, and eventually move higher. That's where the stock is going. But for me, I'm more short term, and I'm looking to get in and get out in 2 weeks. So that's it for Costco, guys. Quick and easy, concise analysis from the technical and the fundamental standpoint. Let's look at Xpeng, guys. This is the auto manufacturer out of China. These guys have some pretty, nice looking cars already. They have some great technology. I see they had autonomous driving launch sometime in January. So they have some good additions that's going on, and some good technology that's going on right now with this company. Now on Friday, you see the company had a doji here. Now this doji, this stock hovered here for 5 days and closed with this doji. I missed the opportunity to enter here on Friday because I was watching this earlier in the week last week, but I missed the opportunity to enter here. So tomorrow, which will be February 16th, if this stock should open just out above this doji or anywhere on this line, I'll be taking a position. My target for this one will be 55. That's where the stock is going. And just like Costco, my contract length is 2 to 3 weeks. So this is a wedge formation here, as you can see. We've tested this line here 4 to 5 times, and the stock is expected to move higher. If the stock opens below this line, you just walk away. You don't do anything. You don't enter your position. But if you get in and it closes here at any time throughout its move here, you get out. That's your risk management. And like I said, my target is at $55. So it's at 46 right now. That will get me up to, that's a $10 move almost, $9 move. My target is 300 to 400% in 2 weeks for 2 to 3 weeks contract. So that's my play on Xpeng. I wouldn't get into the fundamental so much for this one because, as you see, it's a fairly new company. It's fairly newly IPO'd, and the analysts still have some decent call. You see, we have some 70 at 54, and the sales are now coming in for this company because, like I said, it's new. So I wouldn't get into much of the fundamental analysis. This is more of a technical play than a fundamental play. So we're sitting right here at a key support level, and we're looking to move higher. Li Auto is almost similar to Xpeng. They're moving, they're highly correlated, these EV stocks. So both Xpeng and Li, they're out of China, and they're moving very in sync. So for me, I don't think I'll be trading both of them. I'll be trading once the market opens tomorrow, whichever one has the more favorable premium on the options, that's the one I'll be trading. Now the earnings for this one is the 25th for Li Auto, but for Xpeng, as you can see here, the the earnings is on March 8th. So I'm thinking this one may have cheaper options because the earnings is a little way out. The closer you are to earnings, the higher the premiums are, because usually the implied volatility will go up as you approach earnings, which will be like a big event. So Li Auto might not be the one that I'll be trading, but it might be Xpeng. But I don't think I'll trade both. Definitely I'm trading Costco, and I'll be trading one of these. So that's the analysis I wanted to share with you guys today, and these are the my top three picks for this week. Li Auto, as you can see here, it has a more defined wedge formation already. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points on the resistance line there, and we also have 2, 4, 6 on the support line. So this thing is just ready to break out right now. This, like I said, unless the overall market is getting real bearish, this thing is breaking this wedge and moving higher. The target on this one is at 30, 35 or 36, right up at these levels. This will be met with resistance right up here. So expect this stock to push up here in a couple of days. It'll probably consolidate here again and then move higher, or based on the earnings report, that will determine its direction. But in lead up to earnings, this thing will be approaching this 36 level, so 31 to 36. The target on this one is about 1 to 200% return on your investment in 1 to 2 weeks. So that's the analysis here, guys, for the trade for the week of February 15th. So I'll wrap things up here, guys. And remember, if you're new to the channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button, smash the like button, guys. Leave me a comment below if you have any questions regarding trading options. And yeah, we'll talk later, guys. I'll see you in the next one.